Hello students, now it's again time for revision as we had already started revision of friction. Force and pressure was over. Now it's time for friction, and friction already we have started. Today we will discuss about the types of friction in our daily life, and how we can increase friction, and what is the adverse effect of friction. So now today come with the types of friction. There are three types of friction. It depends on the object. If the object is kept stationary, object is not moving, then it is called static friction. The friction possessed by the object which is kept stationary. Second one, sliding friction. We have seen some object are slowly moving, sliding on other surface, so they have sliding friction. And third one is rolling friction. Rolling means the object is moving on wheels like trolley bags, cars, toys, etc. So we have three different types of frictions: static, sliding and rolling. In the figure also you can see static friction. If the object is kept stationary, heavy object kept stationary, then it has static friction. You can see the object is sliding on the surface, inclined surface, so it is having sliding friction. And here you can see this car is moving on wheels, so object moving on wheels having rolling friction. So if you will compare all these three friction, the static friction is greatest one out of these three. Sliding friction is less than the static, and rolling is least one, less than the sliding. Why so static friction is highest? Because here we have, if two objects are kept together, then interlocking is high interlocking, so high friction. Less interlocking, less friction, and least interlocking, least friction. So this way it depends on the position of the object. Here I have written static is greater than sliding, sliding is greater than rolling. Now friction in our daily life. Friction is very much useful to us. How it is useful? We are walking, running, standing. It is due to friction. Friction applied by the earth, it balances our body. That's why we can walk, we can run, we can stand. So walking, standing, holding anything, it is due to friction. Without friction you can't hold. Drawing, if you are drawing anything, picture, that is due to friction. Writing anything, opening the cap or anything else, that is due to friction. So these are few daily life examples. Few more examples you can find out, and we have already discussed in our video while I was teaching you. Now we have also some disadvantage of friction. Advantage we have seen, now disadvantage. Wears away soles of shoes and slippers wears away, it worn out due to friction. Number 2, wear out the tires of the vehicles, cycle tire, motorcycle tire of the vehicles also worn out due to friction. Damages machine parts, continuous movement of machine parts, there is a friction in between, that friction damages the machine parts. Loss of heat energy due to friction. As you know, friction produces heat, so due to friction heat is produced, and that heat is the loss of heat, because we are not able to that quantity of heat for our use, so that is a loss of heat energy. Wears out steps of the stairs. You have seen stairs, continuous movement. After few years you will find stairs, their steps worn out. So these are few disadvantages. Many more advantages are there. So this much is sufficient for our knowledge. You can see here, this is a shoe, these are soles, and soles worn out due to friction. Steps, the steps worn out due to friction. So you can get the idea, it is not only useful, it is also harmful for us. Now come to the methods to increase friction. in some extent we require to increase friction for our use. Here groups are made in soles. You have seen soles, shoes, slipper, soles. Especially groups are made to increase the friction so that we can get more friction and we can get more balance. Treads are made in tires. You have seen this is a tire. We have taken a tire. The special cut marks. This is called treads. Treads are made in tires so that it can increase the friction. It can increase the friction with the surface and it can provide us more balance. Number 2, spikes are provided in the shoes. You can see there is shoes and here spikes, you can see clearly spikes are provided in the shoes of athletes and mountain climbers because they need more friction to balance their body. That's why spikes are provided. Gymnasts apply some cast materials. Gymnasts before performance they use some cast materials in their hand so that they can get the better grip. They can't slip. They can get the better grip and it is only possible with high friction. So to increase the friction they are using some cast materials to their better performance, to make their body more balanced. So these are the things we have revised today. Just go through it, learn it and also prepare yourself for coming test or some other things. Okay, till then goodbye. We will continue here. Again we will continue this chapter. It is not finished yet. Till then goodbye. Have a nice day.